So another day, another budget. Fiscal responsibility was the name of the game today, given recent instability in policy in the markets. And overall, I think Jeremy Hunt held the line and secured that process today. The measures announced to freeze thresholds out as far as 2028 and reduce the level at which the 45% rate of tax kicks in for the highest earners to 125,000 will have a significant impact on the government's tax take over time in an inflationary environment, which, along with spending cuts, should help to fill the black hole created by increased interest rates and the war in Ukraine. This is not a new strategy, but there is one that's been found to work in the past in a stealthy manner. The reduced dividend exemption to £1,000 in 2023 and then to £500 in 2024 will add further pain for my business owners that I act for, who are used to extracting profits by way of dividend and who are still hurting from the cancellation of the planned reduction of 1.25%, which has been applied to national insurance. In good times, increases in dividend tax rates might encourage further reinvestment in British profits, particularly at a time when corporation tax rates are increasing to 25% from 2023. But in a period of recession, it's also tempting to delay investment. So we'll see what happens. This will also hurt those who are already struggling in the post-COVID environment, particularly those in the hospitality and leisure sector. It was disappointing that the government will be scaling back tax relief on R&D investment by SMEs from 130% to 86% and the credit rate to 10% at a time when we need to transform our economy through innovation. This is on top of previous measures to restrict relief to UK-based activities. It appears that more incentives will be provided by the government to target relief more appropriately to growth-enhancing industries, but we're yet to see the full detail. An increase in the main rate of capital gains tax rates was the subject of much speculation before today, and thankfully for my clients, this didn't come to pass. But the reduced tax-free annual allowance from over £12,300 today to only £3,000 in 2024 will add £2,500 extra of tax for those at the top end of a capital gains tax bill. And this, on top of the reduced dividend exemption, will drag more people into filing self-assessment tax returns annually, at least until the government's long-trail transition to a digital world is implemented. Finally, it was a relief that the government didn't make further tinkering changes to pension tax and inheritance tax. If changes are to be made in these areas, more significant reform is needed as part of a longer-term tax simplification agenda and a review of retirement planning and capital succession issues. This is yet to be set up by this government, and I think it's unlikely to happen in the short term. So overall, my feeling is that this was a fair budget, and that was trailed by our Prime Minister. So my hope for our clients is that the Chancellor has done enough to steady the ship and provide the stability and certainty that people and businesses are crying out for.